How would you describe your performance this evening?
I think we have to split it into two parts. I think the first 60 minutes were really good, but it was a good performance, controlling the game, scoring a nice goal, having a big opportunity to score the second, and the last 30 minutes was more or less to survive. We could see legs getting fatigue, the head getting fatigue, but we brought in new players, and then it was just to work and getting this clean sheet and getting the win over the goal line, and that's what we did today. And I'm really proud of the resilience, of the commitment, of the togetherness we showed, and then it was not to play the stars from the sky. It was not possible today. It was then is get this win, and that's what we did. And now we are on 23 points after 13 games. So makes me proud of the team.
When you are as good as you have been away from home, do you feel that when you take the lead that there's a very good chance you can take that lead to full time? For us, it was now the third game in 6 days, and we had 3 times we had the lead at halftime, and the last 2 games we lost 2-1, and conceding 3 goals from set plays, and then of course this is somewhere in the mind, that this could happen again, and then expecting maybe that the legs getting a little bit fatigued, but then to be resilient and not allow it again. That's tough, and the players did so well with being that resilient and supporting each other, and really fighting and making the clearance. And yes, in 2 situations, once we needed Dean Henderson with a big save and the crossbar, and then Chris Richard with the goal line clearance. And of course that's what you need to get a win in the Premier League, and that's what the players really did, and with a great mentality. For almost a year now, you've had the best defensive away record. What is it that you do so well away from home?
The players are doing just well. I think, we have a clear structure in the game. Everybody knows more or less what to do, but it's not just what we are doing. So we're always talking, it's how we are doing it. And again, I think 60 minutes we did it really well. Didn't give them anything. They had 1 chance in first half from a long throw-in, but everything else we really controlled well because the players did it so well. But again, it's not just the tactical side, because I always said, and otherwise we could do it from the staff, because I think we know it. We also have it in our mind, but not in our legs anymore. And then the longer the game continued, the more we didn't have the legs, and then it is just then to fight and support, and that's what we did.
You're cup winners, you're in Europe, you're in the top 6 as we speak now. What should be the ambitions? What are the ambitions? What do you feel Crystal Palace should be going for now?
No, we're not talking about the league table. We're not talking about the results. We're always talking about our performance, and that's a little bit tricky at the moment, because I know the players want to perform better than we did in the last 30 minutes. But we just lost the balls, and we couldn't make the runs anymore, then we can't blame them, because if you can't do it, you can't ask them to do. And then it's, of course, is to stay consistent in your defense. And we know that we can rely on our defensive work, on our defensive shape, and that helps us. And then we will see what we will get. I was pretty sure, or is my conviction is at the end of the season you always get what you deserve, and I hope, of course, that we will deserve a lot.